We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with TUP stock continuing to fight to hold support above $4, and it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility today. The overall market and the SPY did as well, and our SPY bot at 8:20 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. And some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with TUP stock continuing to fight to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow, what's going on with the inflow versus outflow, and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot at 7:05 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. And some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with TUP stock doing a full transition from the rip area yesterday to the dip area in today's volatility. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with TUP stock under a bear indicator at around the 492 area, and outflows continue below the midpoint at today's open and pre-market, right? Hitting outflows down here of negative 0.92, some of the lowest that we've seen in the last several days and since last week on Friday. Now, here it is trying to get these inflows back up on the 30-minute and doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area. And I would not ignore this, because if it continues to push itself back up, it could start to reflect that strength into these charts. But it will be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick back up and cross the midpoint. I would not ignore that here within the volatility of the 30-minute. But when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we can see here in the bigger picture how these outflows have crossed over as well, and also a full transition from the rip area to the dip area. Now, here it is fighting to stay above $4 and under a bear indicator since the 487 area, and that's exactly where things rejected in today's opening, right around the 495 480 area, something to not ignore. And outflows are here at negative 0.75. I'm going to be watching if these inflows can try to pick back up as well. And also if a transition begins with it reflecting into the charts from white with red borders to red with green borders. And then the next piece missing is dark green and then bright green bars to complete a full transition back up. Not guaranteed to, but something I will not overlook here within the volatility of the 1 hour chart. Now, on the 15-minute, if we go ahead and zoom in here, we can see how these outflows are dominating throughout today's volatility, and the bear indicator that popped up near the open at the 493 area, and it rejected it 4 times before actually pulling downwards and hitting lows here of $4, nearly a whole dollar move to the downside and doing a full transition from the rip area to the dip area yesterday, and from dark green bars to white with red borders in today's volatility. Now, could it double bottom here? That's the big question, and it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to cross over, roll that strength over to the 30-minute, cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator to start retesting key resistance levels. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, and the first support level I would not ignore is back at the $4 area. Now, in the after hours, it's currently sitting at 410. Inflows are trying to pick up here. And if these outflows continue below the midpoint and bear indicators continue to dominate, the next support below $4 would then be down here towards the 350 area and then all the way down towards $3. Now, if these inflows can pick back up, the first resistance I'll be watching is going to be the 440 area, where it rejected when it tried coming back up today and pulling downwards. It's going to be crucial for these inflows to pick back up, cancel out this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator in the process, and going ahead and bringing that strength over in the 15-minute as well, crossing over, canceling out this bear indicator from the 490 area, reflecting that strength into these charts, rolling over that strength to the 30-minute, and above the 440 area, the next resistance would be the 470 area, where things slowed down here and it was fighting to stay above, rejected it and pulled downwards. And then above that, I'll be watching the $5 area. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them, and I'm going to be watching them very closely going into tomorrow. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far, it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was NVIDIA on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market, and from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the NVIDIA one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in. And now you're seeing this other chart, which I shared today in the pre-market. And I stated, right, you could see the same line there. And I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449. And I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support. And there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area. And the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed to cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over. And you could see the purple area that continued to act like support. And NVIDIA calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you can see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So This is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it can happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.